Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do this beautiful textured stitch. It is so easy. You do it with a single crochet and a double crochet and that's it. That's all you do. You just repeat single crochet, double crochet and it will make this beautiful pattern. This is great for using as placemats on the table. It's great for doing pot holders. You just put your hand over it and you can lift the lid off your pot, or you can put it on your hand and lift your pot and it helps you to lift a hot pot as well. You can make blankets with it, scarves with it, anything you think your imagination can handle. So I'm going to show you how to do this beautiful texture pattern. Very easy. So I'm going to do my sample in some Red Heart soft baby steps, a 4-weight. That's Aran if you're in the UK. A 4-weight is like an Aran weight, so this is a 4-weight. So using a number 7 hook, if you're in the UK, this is a 4.5. This will give it a nice dense texture, make it a nice thick blanket for the fall. You're going to do your chain in any number of stitches. Just do your chain in any number of stitches. Don't do your chain too tight. So just make yourself a chain. There is no stitch count. So I've got myself a little foundation chain done. Do not count the stitch on the hook. You're going to count 1, 2. Into the second stitch you're going to do a single crochet. So push your hook through, put your yarn over and pull it through. You've got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and come through those 2 loops. That's you done a single crochet. Into the next stitch you're going to do a double crochet. So put your yarn over your hook and go into the next stitch. Pull your yarn through, you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, come through 2 loops, put your yarn over your hook again and come through those 2 loops. And that's you done a double crochet. Into the next stitch you're going to do a single crochet, and into the next stitch you're going to do a double crochet. So that's your yarn over 1. Single crochet straight through, pull through, you've got 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2. Your double crochet next, yarn over into the next stitch and do a double crochet. Then you'll do a single crochet into the next stitch, a double crochet into the next one, then a single into the next stitch and a double crochet into the next stitch. You'll do that all the way along your foundation chain and it doesn't matter what stitch you finish on. So a single crochet, then a double crochet, then a single crochet, then a double crochet, all the way to the end. So I'm at my last 2 stitches, so I've done a single, so my next stitch is going to be a double and my last stitch is going to be a single crochet. Now remember that you finished on a single crochet. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now into that very first stitch there, that very first space, you're going to do a double crochet. So yarn over and through, pull your yarn through, yarn over, through 2 loops, yarn over and through 2 loops. Into the next stitch you're going to do a single crochet. So on the first row we done a single, a double, a single, a double all the way along. Now we're going to do, we finished on a single crochet, so now your next row is a double crochet, a single crochet and a double crochet. If you finished here on the end of your foundation with a double crochet, you'll chain one and you'll start your next row on a single crochet. You're going to start with the opposite of what you finished with. So I've done a single here. So into the single crochet on the bottom row, I'm going to do a double. And on the double crochet on that row under there, I'm going to put a single. Then a double. And then a single crochet. So you're working the opposite. Before we done a single and a double, a single and a double. Now we're doing a double and a single, a double and a single. So I've done a single to do a double. Now you can see the kind of scrunched up stitch. That's your double crochet. So you know to put a single on the top of it. And if you've got a small stitch, that's your single crochet. And you'll know to put a double crochet onto that one. So single and double. Single into the next stitch. Double into the next stitch. A single crochet into the next one. And then a double all the way along your project. Now I'm near the end. So I'm doing a single crochet and I've got a double to do into my last stitch here. So because I finished on a double, I'm going to start on a single. So chain one and turn, and into that very first stitch, that chain one is not a stitch. So into that very first stitch, I'm going to do a single crochet. Because I finished that row on a double, I'm going to start on a single. So then we'll do a double crochet into the next stitch and a single crochet into the next one. You'll keep alternating your stitches. If you finish on a single crochet, you'll start your next row with a double crochet. If you finish on a double crochet, you'll start your next row on a single crochet. You do that for as many rows as you want. So when you go down to do the single crochet, it pulls your double crochet down and it makes this beautiful sort of textured cluster. It clusters it up. It's really pretty. It's lovely for blankets, hats, scarves, pot holders, table placemats, cushion covers, lots and lots of things. It is so simple as well. So easy to remember. Single crochet, double crochet. And then you'll do a double crochet, single crochet on your next row. So I'll be finishing this row on a double crochet into that stitch. So because I finished on a double, to chain one and turn, that's not a stitch. Right into that very first stitch I'm going to do my single crochet and then do my double, and we're going to single and double all the way along. And do that for as many rows as you want, and you get this beautiful textured stitch. I'll show you this one that I've been doing. You get this beautiful texture in your stitch. I'll stretch that open and you can see what it's like. You can use any size of hook. You can use any thickness of yarn. Try it with thick yarn and a big hook and it'll open it up and it'll be quite lacy. So you can change the texture of your work by changing the hook size. If you want it more lacy and light, use a bigger hook, and if you want it nice and thick and dense for the winter, then use a smaller hook and your thicker yarn. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, and YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial.